Thank you very much. What about now? Is there audio now? Can you guys hear me? Is everything sounding good now? I realized I still had the thing muted from when I was trying to record some gameplay. Let me just look at my own preview real quick. Okay, perfect. There we go. Okay, cool. So I guess I'll re-explain everything that I just said in just a minute. Um, we'll like redo the intro and all that afterwards. Oh well, I'm not gonna like restart stream or anything. I think it should be fine. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. That was awkward. Sorry. Thank you for the messages and all that. Very good to see you guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks. I don't know why I casted that. I did not need to cast that. But anyway. Ooh, yeah. Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah, so Arcanist Healing, I know that you guys didn't get to hear me because I was I had everything muted. My apologies. Arcanist pure Arcanist Healing is not something that I'm super familiar with. So there probably will be a little bit of growing pains, but we'll see how it goes. Uh, ooh. Yeah, and even if this one doesn't go super hot, we've got plenty of time tonight. Let me see. Yeah, I think as well, werewolves are just in a good spot right now. I'm still figuring out how to deal with that. No, that I keep casting that. I'm so used to playing on my Templar and casting extended ritual there. You may be wondering, hey Doc, why are you casting an ability that taunts the enemies in PvP? It's because Runic Embrace here also applies Minor Maim as well as... Do I have enough for it? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cast it. Runic Embrace also applies Minor Maim as well as Minor Lifesteal, which is really nice to have for PvP. Not having to rely on, like, overflowing altar or something like that. But, I'm still testing things. Werewolf healing when, yeah. I don't know, I might actually do a werewolf healer build. I don't want to make any promises yet, but it's definitely something that's on my radar. I won't lie to you guys. I was having a conversation with one of my guildmates about it. And he was like, you should totally do a werewolf healer build. And I was like, I just don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. And he was like, but like, think about all the times you've been feared by werewolves in PvP and how you can do it back to them. And I was like, oh, well, hold on. You might be onto something here. Okay, so now I think we're kind of starting to get the swing of things a little bit. Let me see. So I'm using I guess I can't see it. I'm using the ritual right now. Yeah, honestly, I might have to do that. I don't know when I'll do it. I definitely want to get like my serious builds done first. Um, but PvP healer, or sorry, werewolf healer build for PvE and PvP is, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it. You guys have convinced me. Okay, wow, we've actually come back and like tied things up. That's crazy. I was not expecting that. I mean, I knew that was gonna happen. I was ready for it. It was because of me. I mean, 100% me. Okay, but anyway, yeah, after this match, I'll kind of take a second and kind of like redo the intro, I guess, because so sorry about that. I'm a new streamer, you know, I've never done this before. Okay, that was a good barrier. I'm glad I got that all. Never mind, he died anyway. All right. That's fine. Is that guy, was that his last life? Yeah, it seems like it was. Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay. We tied. All right, hey, I'll take that. We do, in fact, take those. Okay, cool. That was a good round. Honestly, I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to come back there, but we did a good job. I'm trying to remember, like, what I said that was muted and what I said that wasn't muted. We'll just redo the whole thing, I guess. But in the meantime, though, I hope you guys are having a good night. Very good to see everybody out here. We're just going to be doing some PvP healing tonight, you know. Now that the Templar build, the Templar PvE build is done, I've already got the gameplay and build and everything that I want for the Templar PvP build. I just haven't, you know, I haven't finished the script, obviously. But that, it shouldn't take me too long to get the PvP build out. Arcanist PvP or Arcanist PvE. Sorry, backtrack. Arcanist PvE, I feel good and ready for. Like, I know what I'm gonna do. Barrier. It's Arcanist PvP that I'm not 100% sure about yet. So we're just gonna be kind of doing some experimenting tonight a little bit. I feel pretty good about this build, but I kind of just want to like stress test it to see how it performs in content before I say, yes, this is what you should do if you want to pure class Arcanist PvP. Yeah, like it might be a good idea to swap your Mundus Stone over to Ritual, or sorry, Atronach. I think I'm using Ritual right now. For this update, pure Templar healing, absolutely phenomenal. You may expect I would ask if you're referring to PvE or PvP. The answer is yes. Templar healing is so good right now, and as a Templar main, we are eating good right now. Like, it has never been better to be a Templar. Ooh. Uh-oh. It has never been better to be a pure class Templar healer than right now. The class masteries are good. The ulti gen is good. The healing output is good. Everything you could want in a Templar healer is exactly where it should be right now. I'm very, very happy with the state of Templar. Hey, get back here. I just noticed that we got that point for that. I wonder how that is. Yeah, I think that they're gonna wait for us. Ooh. Jeez, I just got melted. And that's with like all of the defenses and major protection and all that. But anyway, I think that was pretty much all I had to say about Templar Healer. I mean, I'm sure you guys can tell from the build video that it is in a very, very good spot right now. I'm very, very happy with the state of Templar. Um, oh my gosh. Yeah, no, this round is... I don't think it's gonna happen. I still feel like a little squishy, you know? I might... I've got another idea that I'm gonna test out. Yeah, it's not happening for this round. Yeah, damage output in PvP, especially for just like werewolves in general, is very high. The nice thing about Templar PvP healing right now, and why I've been enjoying it so much, is that it has so much self heal that you can like tank just about any amount of incoming damage unless you're being ganged up on by like 6 people, you know? So that's kind of where I've been struggling with Arcanist, is that it feels a little squishy, not because I think the defenses are too low, but because I think that the Arcanist just doesn't have that same amount of like self-healing that Templar does. Because I guess like when you really sit here and look at it, right, like I've only got like 4 skills on here that actually do any healing outside of my ultimates. So that may be kind of the crux of the issue that I'm having right now. I was looking at Spite Ward. That might be a good little like selfish defense tool, and it can also consume Crux a little bit to proc. Where is it? Implaceable outcome. You know. So I might test that next game and just see how it feels. But I think also I probably just need to actually like get used to Arcanist. Okay, yeah. They're coming over here. I'm gonna go ahead and pop barrier early. And also, I don't know, like, as much as I like Rune Spite and how it is kind of a like what I think is a pretty good idea to apply minor lifesteal, it may just be better to sacrifice a little bit of health to use Overflowing Altar, since it's literally uncleansable. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pop that. I think I can tank that. Yeah, I'm gonna save my stam. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm just getting melted by these werewolves. Werewolves are so strong in PvP right now. Are we gonna... Oh, no, no, no. Oh, dang it. I tried to barrier on him. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to reach that range. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and... I'm glad that I... Never mind. No, I'm getting melted through barrier. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's really... Well, and actually, that sorcerer there did a pretty good amount of damage to me, too. Let me see if... That I was gonna say, yeah, that guy still has some. Yeah, I think that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be GG's. I love that they're reworking each class, but I'm skeptical with them only doing a couple at a time for the fear of power creep. You know, I feel like that's a really valid concern, honestly, because I feel like we really saw that a lot with um, DK whenever it first got its rework, and then if you weren't using a pure DK in PvP, you were just kind of throwing, you know? Um, it's tough to say. It's it's going to be one of those things that I think it's going to get a little worse before it gets better. Like I think that like when one or two classes have their reworks that are very strong, it's going to make all the other classes look bad, you know, if that makes sense. Like DK had theirs, but nobody else did, right? So it's okay. But then after you get through a couple, I feel like those might be the balance might be a little out of whack for the remaining classes, but then it'll start to get better as more and more classes get their reworks. I don't know. I do agree with you. It is a little it was a little rough whenever DK first got theirs, and it's still rough now that werewolves have theirs, but eventually more and more classes will catch up. Okay, redoing intro. Hello everyone. We're doing PvP tonight. Good to see you guys. Um, so my build is pretty much the same thing as usual for my PvP build. Poseidon, Pariah, Transmutation, Maelstrom. Um, skills are where I've been. Oh, class masteries, Erudite and Inkscribe. Pretty much the only two good healer centric class masteries for Arcanist. Skills are kind of where I've been on the fence, you know. Um, like, do I really need Runic Embrace, or should I just do this? You know, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. So like that'll be good, and then like Spite Ward, right? Um, I like that this grants major protection, but it just kind of feels like a dead skill, you know? I might give this a try, you know? We'll see how that goes. Have I tried Shield Arc with the Reawakened Hierophant set yet? Not yet. I think I actually might still need to get a couple pieces of Reawakened Hierophant. Let me see. Oh, never mind. No, I've got plenty of pieces. Yeah, I'll make sure to give that a try sometime soon. I've seen it come up a couple times in discussion now, and I think it's a really good opportunity worth exploring. Um, it's like you can see there, right? At one crux, allies gain a damage shield. Two crux, allies gain minor heroism. Um, three crux, major protection. Let me see what. Yeah, no, I think that that's pretty good. Honestly, it's definitely worth looking into. Um, and I'll do some experimenting with it in PVE and PvP. If nothing else, it may be a good like option for shield builds. My friend plays it in 4v4s, kind of high effort but very strong. Yeah, and I think with the class mastery Inkscribe, and being able to generate Crux without an ability now, and I mean even then I still have a Crux generation ability. But I think being able to generate that Crux without having to rely on an ability might be a good way of here, let me go back. Might be a good way of like being able to play this. But I don't know. Yeah, I guess it is kind of tough, isn't it? Because ooh, yeah. I don't know. Major protection for the whole group is still pretty dang good though, especially in PvP. So I will definitely look into it for sure. I use Pariahs and Wretched Vitality for recovery. I know you haven't played Pure Arcanist for very long, but how do you feel about your sustain? As of right now, I'm not 100% sold on it. That being said, though, my Magicka recovery is a little bit low because I am using the Ritual. If I swapped over to the Atronach, I'd probably feel a little bit better. But between potions and maybe throwing in a heavy attack, and this is just the PvP side, I should say. Between throwing in potions and the occasional heavy attack, it's still not bad. Mainly, the concern that I'm having with Arcanist right now is survivability. It feels like Arcanist just doesn't have quite the same amount of like self-healing that something like Templar does. So I'm having to adjust my playstyle and my skills a little bit to account for that. Still, though, I feel good, and I think Spite Ward is going to help with that quite a bit. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes this round, and if that makes a significant difference or not. I don't think having a high skill ceiling is a bad thing, though. No, I absolutely agree with you 110%. Having a high skill ceiling, I think, is a very, very good thing. And that's kind of why I have really, just little side tangent, I guess. That's why I've really, 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 really enjoyed using Inkscribe's Verve, because it feels like it is directly rewarding good healers, you know? Like, if you can parse a good amount, you can keep a high uptime on Major Force, you can keep a high uptime on your Crux, and that's why I've really, really fallen in love with that class mastery, because I really, really enjoy when things reward high skill ceilings, and also, you know, or high skill healers, and also, you only have to parse 10k to get good things out of this, right? Like to make use of it. So, rewarding high skill healers, but still being inclusionary for not as high skill healers. I feel like that's a really, really good like mindset to have when designing skills and stuff. If you're willing to master something for hundreds of hours, make it overpowered and worth doing. No, I agree. Yeah, if you're, oh boy, I just saw both of them go down instantly. I think we may be getting to test out the survivability here. Um, yeah, no. If you're someone who has put dozens or hundreds of hours into something, and you can, oh boy, jeez. Okay, I feel like that was better than last time. I wonder if these are a couple of the same guys, maybe. I don't know. I definitely feel like that went better than last time. I don't feel quite as squishy with Runespite, or, yeah, Runespite. But it is still rough. It is, yeah. It is still very tough. There we go. Cast a little barrier. Okay, with Runespite, this feels better. This definitely feels better. I definitely feel like I was able to survive there when I probably wouldn't have last round. And also, thanks to Inkscribe, you can kind of just throw it around, you kind of just cast it whenever. And it just becomes a really good damage shield. Yeah, and this helps with our ulti gen too, because we can consume some of this crux a little bit. Oof. Oh, no. Still, though, that was better. That was better. I definitely feel like I was able to take more damage there and not instantly fall over. I'm gonna back up. Yeah, let's go try to stop that. Never mind. We're gonna run. Oh, gosh. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Jeez. I don't know. I'm having a hard time figuring out, like, are we just running into good players tonight, or would I just actually be doing so much better if I was on Templar right now? Okay, yeah, I guess we can try to go stop that. Or, well, help this guy. I thought that there was someone over here. That's a really good burst heal, honestly. That Rune Spite Ward. Very, very good burst heal. Oh my gosh. You know what? Yeah, let's just go over here and try to take this flag. We still want to try to win. And, you know, it is also very quite possible that, you know, maybe Arcanist just isn't a great PvP healing class, and that's okay. You know, I'm gonna do tons of experimenting and things like that. For PvP only, I have found that the AoE ground-based effects that a Templar uses for healing can be rather poor to use while your teammates are running around making it hard to heal. Is that still the case? Uh, yes and no. I find that with extended ritual, um, the actual like AoE of it is usually wide enough that it can cover a pretty good amount of space. Especially if your team is like actively playing on an objective or something like that. However, for games where your team is more spread out, or where, you know, like you're going against a more like mobile enemy that's trying to like bait you out of your healing, yes, definitely Templar can struggle a little bit in that case. Still though, with the class masteries that you have, like the Bright Harbinger, and or not Bright Harbinger, Devout Guardian and Bastion of Light, you're generating so much ultimate that like you can just move around with barrier or whatever, and keep a very, very high uptime on those, you know, whenever you're not like in your extended ritual, I should say. But yeah, that is one thing that that I'll probably talk about a little bit whenever I make the PvP video. Is just like, hey, like, you know, you've got a lot of ground-based effects here. It may be kind of difficult to maintain this if your team is on the move a lot, but I find that for the most part, it's still pretty manageable, especially in objective-based game modes. Okay, so I definitely feel better about Spite Ward. That was very good. I'm definitely going to keep that. This is fine. I think it's pretty good for the synergy, honestly. This I'm still unsure about because it's a pretty small AoE, you know? But I'm also not 1,000% sure what I would use in its place. Is there class mastery Oaken Soul Healer builds coming? I'm gonna say so. I think what I may end up doing is just making like one single 1 bar healer build and just kind of show you guys the skills that I would use from each class. You know, just kind of do like a, hey, here's how this would look on an Arcanist, on a Templar, on so and so. But I definitely do plan to make a 1 bar healer build. It'll probably be towards the end, like after I'm done with all the 2 bar builds, but it's on my list. It's on my list for sure. I don't know, maybe title chakrams. Because what I really love is Curative Surge, but you can interrupt that. And if you're going against people who don't know that you can interrupt it, it's so good. It's so unbelievably good. If you're going against people that know that you can interrupt this skill, this basically becomes worthless. So I'm gonna say that with the enemies that we've been facing tonight, probably not. SPC plus PA with Templar gives plus 1k weapon and spell damage now, but curious if other sets would work better for other classes. Um, I think that honestly the sets haven't changed too terribly much. For like a trial setting, if you have a werewolf in your party, you know, you probably want to swap it off to like um Zorn's Masterpiece or something like that. But for the most part, I just kind of see the Templar class mastery as bonus weapon and spell damage, if that makes sense, you know? I think just any amount of weapon and spell damage that you can provide for your team or any amount of damage increase is always good. So SPC and PA will likely still be very, very strong on all classes, but it feels especially good on a Templar right now because you can give that additional weapon and spell damage. And honestly, you can say the same for like Master Architect, right? Like that 10% extra damage against monsters feels really, really good when you're tacking on 300 extra weapon and spell damage on top of that. Okay. Yeah, what if let's try that. What if instead of Spite Ward, we use Tidal Chakrams? I kind of prefer having that my front bar, though. Yeah, let's see how this goes. I kind of toyed around with this a little bit whenever I was first getting my Arcanist prepped. So we'll see how this feels. And if it doesn't feel good, I can always trade this out as well for, you know, I can put Spite Ward back in. I'm trying to limit it to only one Crux consuming ability. And I feel like out of the two, I'm going to take Tidal because it's a heal over time. Okay, they're going that way. So I guess we'll just go this way too. Hello. That was rude. Okay, I don't know how much of that right there was Tidal Chakram, but that looked like it did quite a bit. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pop barrier. I'm getting melted right now. Jeez Louise. No, that's okay. No worries. Yeah, so it looks like and granted, I'm probably not using the most optimal food right now, but it's a little over 30k without adding on like food buffs or anything like that. Let me see. I should probably come back and help these two. I mean, it's deathmatch. I don't know. I probably don't need to run away. Let me just try to go help this guy. Yeah, so it looks like it's a little over 30k without any additional like warden buffs or anything like that. Okay. Okay, this is feeling better. But again, right, you have to ask the question of like, is it me or is it just that maybe this team that I'm going against isn't quite as good as some of the other people? I don't know how much Tidal Chakram is actually doing because I think I could be wrong, but I do believe the heal only lasts while the shield is up, and I can't imagine that shield isn't getting melted super fast. But I don't know. We'll kind of see what healing numbers look like after this match. Has no one... Oh, man. That was a pull. Oh, my gosh. I think I just got pulled from the next Elder Scrolls game. Oh, my gosh. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, this definitely feels better than last round. But again, I also feel like, I don't know, maybe... I'm not seeing any werewolves, so I don't know if we can say that this is a real stress test. Has no one figured out how to make Arc good for PvP and open world? I feel like Arc for like solo and DPS is very good at PvP and open world, but yeah, I'm not 1000% sure how sorry, I'm focused. I'm not 100% sure how much of this is me and my build versus how much of this is maybe Arc is just not the best PvP healing class, you know? It's absolutely phenomenal for PvE healing, but maybe it's just not the best for PvP healing. Maybe it just doesn't have what it takes to stand up to the dominance of Dragon Knights and werewolves. But also, I don't know. I mean, there's still so many things that I can experiment with and test out and try and stuff like that. So, we'll see. Arc isn't holding up in PvP. Generalist, almost no one plays Arc in PvP outside of healers, Battlegrounds, PvE, Beamers. Huh. Okay. I guess I did. I guess I never thought about that. I always saw a bunch of people with Arcanist beams, but maybe a lot of the maybe a lot of those are PvE players and solo players who are just queuing up for battlegrounds trying to get some stuff done. I guess when I think about it, right, I've never, that whatever it is, the Tide King's gaze, the ultimate that follows you around. Every time I've ever seen that, it never has killed anyone. It always is just kind of there, just doing a little bit of damage. So maybe that's true. I mean, as much as I want to be like, no, it's just me, it's probably just my build, blah blah blah. Maybe Arc, maybe Arc just isn't that good for PvP healing. But I'm gonna make it work. I'm still gonna try to make this work as much as I can and try to make a good build video. Yeah, I know DKs and werewolves, and I think Sorks are still really good in PvP. Admittedly, outside of healing, I'm not super privy on what is or isn't meta in PvP. I usually just see that I get killed by something, and I'm like, yeah, that was probably a Sork or a DK. You know? Oof. I was just about to barrier too, but just a little too late. Okay, yeah, here comes the real stress test. Let's see. Okay, this is going pretty well. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear that right now. My daughter, I can hear she is throwing a fit out there. But she's with her mama, so she should be a-okay. Subclassing into Arcanist has been working really well for my PvP healer in Battlegrounds in Imperial City. Really curious to try out pure Arcanist healer. Yeah, like, I didn't mind curative runiforms in PvP with my subclass build. I did feel like maybe siphoning was the superior choice when, you throw it in there with, what's it, who's it? Restoring Light and Green Balance. I do feel like siphoning was maybe the better choice, but still, I felt like Curative Runiforms was still pretty good. I don't know. I think it's just like when I'm looking at pure class, right? Like I'm looking at like Templar, right? Dawn's Wrath offers a ton of sustain and self heal, whereas Knight, or Knight of Apocrypha, Soldier of Apocrypha, I just feel like it has a like good defenses, but it just doesn't have that same self healing that I'm looking for, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just like hoping because I had 2 games not go my way. But so far, this setup feels better. Because like, yes, Spite Ward was really good at burst healing me, but Tidal Chakrams is just very good at keeping my team alive, which I feel like by proxy will do a better job of keeping me alive. I mean, obviously, but like I feel like that will do a better job of keeping me alive than just strictly self-healing would. Looks like we should be good to go. I'm gonna... Yeah, I know that I'm gonna pop that. I know I probably didn't need to, but I'm like on edge after last couple games. Okay, cool. Looks like we are gonna take this. And there we go. Cool. Alright, GG's. Good, our first win of the night. And I'm gonna see... I'm gonna see how well this setup does continuing to queue. Hopefully we'll run into a couple more werewolves tonight. Whoops, didn't mean to open that. Hopefully we'll run into a couple more werewolves tonight and I can do a little stress test. Yep. Test of metal. What is that, points? Yeah. Let's see, what did I get there? Oh, crafting bag. Nice. Love these things. I saw some dragon's blood. That's always nice. Those heroism potions are expensive. What was I going to do? I think I had... Oh, yeah. Alright, cool. Well, I don't plan on this being a shorter stream tonight. I think we're going to do the full length. I think it's about 7 p.m. my time now. I think we'll probably go until like 9-ish, roughly. And then head off to bed. See, what was that? The furnishing Stormlord wreath. See, I'll go and sell that.
Concerned about.
Oh, I gotta. There it is. Put that on for 20k. But I don't know. If you're in chat, I don't know, you guys tell me, do you think is it just a skill issue? And be, you know, like, do be honest. Like, is it maybe just my build? Or are we thinking, you know, maybe Arcanist is just, maybe it's just not quite as good for PvP healing as something like Templar is. Let's see, I'll open this stuff up. Nice. Either way, though, I'm having fun. I like Arcanist. I like Arc Healing. I mean, of course, you know, Templar is the GOAT. That's my favorite class of all time. But, I like it. I'm having fun with it. And I hope you guys are having a good night. I very much appreciate everybody who's made it out tonight so far. Chat's been really, really active tonight. I really, really appreciate you guys. And even if you're just hanging out, lurking, just watching, whatever, I still really, really appreciate that. That means a lot to me that so many of you guys come out and hang out with me. Let's see, we'll do a little inventory management while we wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw all that in my bank. Use it as decon fodder for my other characters. Put that in there. That's good. I'm no expert, of course, but I would say to try to use your terrain more to your advantage. Never stop moving around and hide around corners to avoid attacks while you're tanking it. Yeah, I agree. I think I've been also trying to play Arc Healer like Templar, where I can just throw down all of my AoEs and stand on the objective and tank all of that damage, I think I probably do need to be more mobile and like moving around more, you know? I probably can't just stand there and tank the damage like I could on the Templar. So no, I agree. That's good advice. I appreciate that. And again, I know I'm probably not using the most optimal food for this either, but I'm of the opinion that like if I use a food that's slightly suboptimal and my build sucks, I don't think it's going to be better just because I use a better food, you know? And I'm not saying this sucks. I feel like it's, still pretty good, but you get the idea. Let's see. I don't recognize any names. I also don't see any werewolves, so we'll we'll see how this goes. Let's do this. We're going this way. Maybe we're not going this way? I'm gonna let them decide where we're going. Alright, we're fighting on the bridge. Someone is absolutely about to get Templar speared off of this bridge. And it might be me. Oh, never mind, it wasn't me. Actually, I don't even think it was the spear that got them. I think they just jumped. I don't know. What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we committing to the fight? Whoa. A little bit of lag there. Sorry, I don't know if you guys got that on your end. Hopefully that was just a quick little one-time thing. Okay, so it seems like this particular group that we're going against is maybe not going to do a tremendous amount of damage. It seems like they've got a couple healers on their team. Can I... Yeah. Yeah, I might... I know that it's not going to help the survivability situation, but I might swap over to Astronaut Mundus after this and see how the sustain feels. Somebody left. There, he's just sitting there doing the meditation skill. They're just aura farming on each other. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste the stam on it. Okay, we've relocated a little bit. Oop, yep, I'm gonna waste the stam on that. Looks like they got another one, and this guy seems to do a bit more damage. And he's a DK, who would have thunk it, right? I might die here. Nope. Okay, we're gonna cast that. Okay, now we're tied up. Oh, weird. About to not be if I don't lock in. Alright, that's it. I'm popping barrier. Oh gosh. Okay. Dang, that round lasted so long too, and we were just one short. Okay, that's fine. It's still anybody's game. We can come back next round and take it. Okay. Let me just double check, right? Yeah. To heal for 33% of the shield's remaining strength every 1 second per crux spent. So then if the shield gets broken, it's not really doing anything. I don't know. How bold are we feeling? I'm feeling bold. I know that this is not going to work, right? This is not going to work, but we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. Keep your fingers crossed for me. I don't know. This was really good whenever I was doing like under 50 battlegrounds. It's definitely not going to work here. We'll see if maybe I can find some sort of way to like bait out interrupts or something, or just kind of distract. Oh, okay. We're going to go this way. This way. Which way are we going? All right, wait for it. Wait for it. All right, here we go. Okay, wait. I got a full one off. Hold on. Hold on. This might be the strat. Bait out the interrupt and then... Uh-oh. We'll do it again. Okay, wait, but why is this kind of working? Never mind. I spoke too soon. He figured it out. I mean, yeah, you know, as long as you're not getting interrupted, the skill really does work so well. It's so good. But the problem is, again, right, if they know to look out for it, then they're just gonna interrupt you every time you do it. But it seems like if you can bait it out a little bit, like bait out their interrupts or something, you can actually kind of get it off a little bit. Oh, or that happens. Oh, hey, that guy's Arcanist too. Or at least he's got curative uniforms on. they're running for me. They see it. They see what I'm trying to do. They're not having any of my nonsense. Okay, I might go down here. Oh, and I'm silenced. Rip. Yeah, no, I just ran out of resources. Yeah, this thing is very, very resource intensive. Okay, jokes aside, I'm gonna go back to title chakrams. It's fun in, like, low-level battlegrounds where they don't know to interrupt you, but once they see you do it one time, that's it. I got it. Ooh, maybe I don't. Nope. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just not sure how much Tidal Chakrams is actually doing. I feel like those shields get melted too quickly. You know, so I feel like it's maybe just like a placebo effect. I feel like it's doing more than it's actually doing. Still, though, not bad. I mean, we're definitely not winning this, but not bad. I feel like this match was more of a... I'm able to figure out kind of my limits with how much punishment I can take on Arcanist, and I'm starting to see, you know, like when I need to pull back, when I need to escape, things like that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not fully convinced on title chakrams. Let's see, what else have we got? I don't know, maybe I'll go back to Spite Ward. That felt like it was doing a pretty good job. Let's test it again. I think maybe we'll do like one more comp match, and then I think from there we're gonna hop on over to a little 8v8 and not do quite as much like stress testing, you know, not quite as much like, okay, what are these little changes that I need to make? We're just gonna go and just vibe and have a good time. All right, let's do it. Okay. Yeah, this feels pretty... I don't know why, just my OCD wants me to swap these two. Okay, I feel like this is good. Like, I feel like this has got to be pretty good. Okay, and it's Crazy King. This is the first objective mode. Well, we did have that one domination game, but this is like the first objective mode that we've had in a while. Some definitely... Oh, and someone has Ring of Pale Order. Alright, that'll be a fun challenge. Okay, I mean, so far, survivability's doing pretty good. Let's see if we can get an early start with this. Okay, cool. We've got objective. Alright, I'm liking this so far. Probably keep this setup going into 8v8 and just see how that feels. I also will say, though, it feels like this match I haven't had a whole lot of pressure put on me yet. I don't think they have quite figured out to prioritize me yet. Or at least they're not, like, going out of their way to. Alright, cool. We're good. It's neck and neck right now. Anybody's game. Alright, cool. That's about to move. Yep, let's go ahead and run our way over there. Not bad. We are just chilling. Yeah, I think I'll follow this guy. I'm gonna go with him, go help our team over here. Seems like they're doing okay. Just to make sure. Oh, yeah, they're taking it. I'm going back. I had a feeling that was gonna happen, but okay, we should be able to stop it, especially if this guy can get a pick. Oh, perfect. They're both here. Good, good, good. Okay, yeah, now we're just doing well. It seems like we've got some good momentum going. All right, let's go get that one. Oh, and there's the second one. Yeah, I'm gonna help our teammate over here. Oh, we got that one too. Good. Okay, this is going well. I think we'll be able to end the competitive portion of tonight's entertainment on a win. But I'm still going to lock in so that I don't jinx myself and then feel really embarrassed in 5 minutes. No, he's got Pale Order. I can't help him. I don't think it's Pale Order, actually, because, yeah, it's changing. I wonder if it's, oh gosh, I think there's a vampire skill that does that. He knows my strat. No. No, this is my strat. Sorry, you not allowed. That's, I guess, for anyone who doesn't know, whenever the flags spawn like this, like there's one right here, one right here, if you stand, like, right here, pretty much right where I have this altar, you can actually capture them both at the same time. I'm sure for some of you out there, you're probably like, yeah, duh, I knew that, but you'd be surprised how many people I run into that don't seem to understand, and they'll run to one flag or the other trying to stop me. There we go. Oh, and let's go, and we can do the exact same thing over here. Nope, I couldn't get to him. Sorry, friend. Hey, don't pull me. Alright. Good. Yeah, I would definitely say that I haven't needed to test the survivability quite as much during this match. But from what little testing I did last round and a little bit this round too, I feel good about this setup that I have right now. This may be what I end up going with, and maybe I'll just do like a little like author note or something like, hey, you know, I might test it out yourself and, you know, see how you feel the survivability is and all that, and just kind of depends on what kind of content and group and stuff like that you're running. Preemptively pop that because they're rushing and I'm sure they've got some ultimates that they're gonna pop. And back again here. Here we go, same ones. Perfect. I think we're okay. Oh, I can't pop it yet anyway. Need a little bit more. Oh. Whoops, I actually didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I think this should wrap it up right here. And then I think we'll just go head into some 8v8 for some funsies. Alright, very good. I got a kill. When did I get a kill? Must have been while I was like heavy attacking someone or something. Okay, cool. Yeah. This is a good way to end the competitive portion. Next, let's just go ahead and queue up for some 8v8. Let's see, what do we get this time? Siege of Cyrodiil and Torment's Cut Dagger. You know, that reminds me, I need to go, like, look at all, like, my outfit items and stuff like that sometime, because I made my outfits a little while back, and I've, like, barely looked at an outfit station since then. I feel like I've got to have some pretty good stuff in there that I just don't even know about. Oh, alright, put right into the middle of a match. I have a feeling that I'm going to be able to test some survivability here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm the only one going for the flag. Alright, let's do this. Oh, wait, it moved? No, it didn't. That one's about to move, though. I'm gonna go try to just get an early jump on that, wherever it moves to. Okay, yeah, I can definitely make it over there. Unless I'm getting hit with everything. Oh my god. Oh, for some reason I thought that that would land down there. Okay, yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to go get that objective. I think we're probably just going to have to help our team not die in spawn. There we go. I'm going to go help this guy. I like what he's going for. Yeah, it's a good burst heal, Runespite, but you know, I think perhaps I'm just gonna jump on the train and say that maybe our healer is just not that good in PvP, and that's okay. I think I probably should have listened to you guys. That's alright, though. That's normally how this goes when you get thrown into a random match like this, or whenever you get thrown into mid-match like this. You're never getting thrown into mid-match on the team that's doing very well. Fine, we'll just hang out here. All right. All right, let's run it back for real this time. Oh, you know what? While we're waiting, let's check leaderboards. I have done a good amount of PvP this week, so I kind of want to see where I stand. Oh, 199. Okay. Yeah, there I am. Okay, so that's with 19,000. What's first place? 286,000. Oh, jeez. I don't think I'm going to hit that. Okay. Let's see. I'll throw some more stuff in the old bank here. Perfect. Oh, and then you know what? I did want to pop this tonight. I'm almost done leveling Alliance War on this character. Sitting at 8 right now, so I doubt I'm going to get up to 10 tonight, but still, probably get up there a little bit. Get closer to 10. Okay. Well, let me see. While we are waiting for a match, I guess we'll just do a little refresher, right? In case anybody is just now tuning in, or in case maybe was there for when I had my all of my audio muted in the first part of my stream. We're just doing some PvP tonight, testing out pure Arcanist Healing. The PvE Templar builds are live on my channel right now. So please feel free. Go ahead and check those out after you're done hanging out with me for the night. I can hear my daughter yelling in the other room. But it's like a happy yell, like she's playing. She's in that little pterodactyl phase where she just likes to yell just to hear the sound of her own voice. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I feel pretty good about this skill setup. There's maybe some minor, yeah, sorry, I hadn't finished the I hadn't finished the Sigic order on this character until today. I wanted to finish it and prep for the stream. But yeah, I mean, there is probably maybe some minor tweaks, maybe a skill that's a little better than something or something like that, but I feel like for the most part, this is a pretty good setup. I think I might... Where? Oh, there they are. I was like, where is the enemy team? Okay, cool. Got it. Are they... Oh, yep, they're coming. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this and get reset up. Never mind. I'm gonna get melted instantly. I might have been able to survive that a little better if I didn't have Chaos Ball, but... Ooh, let me see if I can grab that. Where did they drop it? It's kind of far over here. Never mind, this guy has my number. I'll take that. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was like, is this the one that, like, makes you a vampire and a werewolf? But that's fine. I don't mind being a vampire and a werewolf. I love that whenever you turn into a vampire, it keeps the weapon you had, so I've just got a sword and board vamp right now. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go hang out over here. Oh, this might be bad. Yeah, I have no idea how to play that vampire. To be fair, I think the Chaos Ball did most of the work there. Did that all just get reset? I think it did. Oh my gosh. Hello? Oh. I think that has probably been the biggest struggle in fighting these werewolves, has been just that AoE fear on command. That is tough to deal with. Yeah, nothing I'm gonna be able to do there. I'm just gonna get myself killed. Wait, no, I meant to press X. Oh, and I pressed C instead. I might still die. Hey, that was not bad. I think maybe the Chaos Ball was a lot of the problem that I was facing there. That was actually a lot better than I was expecting to do. I, I, yeah, I think maybe the Chaos Ball was kind of the problem. Oh. Still, though, yeah, werewolves are just insane right now. Yeah, I mean, I can hang in there for a little bit, but eventually I'm just gonna get absolutely shredded. Oh man. Yeah, that is tough. Yeah, hopefully whenever the Arcanist hopefully whenever the Arcanist class refresh comes around, maybe they'll get a little love for PvP. I will try to grab the ball. I think this one's going to turn me into a vampire, so sorry. Pardon me. Oh, no, 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 not fear. Oh, gosh. Yeah, and then, of course, Crystal Frags is still very, very strong. That is one thing that I'm super excited for, though, is to try out... Oh, God, I was not paying attention. Um, is to try out Stork healing for PvP, because I feel like those shields are going to be really, really good. Maybe that's what it is. I think I'm starting to understand the problem that I'm having. So, Spite Ward, right, is a really, really great... it's a really, really great burst heal that you can get. However, I think there's just not enough heal over time skills. I think is the issue that I'm noticing with Arcanist. Um, they just need more heal over time skills. Yeah, I mean, like you can see there, right? I mean, it's bursting back up like 30% of our health, but then, I don't have anything to follow up after that, so it's just going right back down. Either way, though, I feel like this is probably the strat. Like, I don't think it's going to get a whole lot better than this. But I am going to do some more offline testing before I make a definite decision on what I'm going to do. Oh my god, that was Crystal Frags, wasn't it? Oh no, oh, it was Mage's Wrath. Okay. It looked like Crystal Frags for a sec. Oh wait, that was not what I meant to do. Alright, werewolf. Bye, werewolf. Jeez Louise. I don't know, maybe I could also just try some other sets as well. Oh my gosh, that did 50% of my health in one hit. That's crazy. Yeah, maybe I could get like Mara's Balm or something like that. Like something with some self-healing, you know? To kind of offset that. But then, of course, right, the problem is that if you're sacrificing one of your sets, then you're also sacrificing survivability, which will again, or you're sacrificing armor, which will again hurt your survivability. So it's kind of tough to say. Oh well. Definitely not winning this one, but that's okay. Jeez, that is a lot of deaths, though. That is not typical for sure. That's all right though. We'll head back in, play a few more matches, and then we will call it a night. Why is my quest not? There we go. Let's see. Yeah, and we should get a little boost to that after we win a couple more, or after we play a couple more matches, I should say. Mm. Okay, so fun story that I like to mention sometimes. Um, I don't know what everybody's like preferred home city is if you have one. Just like where you normally like do your writs and stuff like that, I would say is your home city. I love Northern Elsewhere, right? That was just I don't know what it is. It's just my favorite city. The layout just makes so much sense to me and I love it. Um, Also, right here by this fountain, you will always run into some of the most insane RPing you've ever seen in your life. I know Jake always says Riften is just full of nonsense and tomfoolery. Riften is not far behind. Or sorry, Rimmon is not far behind. Um, there was one time, I swear, I logged in. I just finished doing writs. I'll never forget. I was coming back from that way, right? I got like over here, and there were like four people just laying, like they did the play dead emote. So they were doing that, right? Laying in the water and just typing blub 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 in chat over and over again. And I was like, all right, cool. If this isn't the most Rimmon thing I've ever seen in my life, it was so funny. I was laughing for like hours about that. I just could not get over that. It was so funny. So what is this? Black feather light. Wait, no. Yeah, there we go. I guess I probably can deconstruct some stuff, right? Because I know this character... Oh, never mind. I already did that. Let's say I'm pretty much done with all the crafting for this character. I just need enchanting and jewelry crafting left. And I've done everything else that I want to. And then I did just do Stygic Order today. I was dreading doing it, but it's not so bad. I use the add-on map pins, which you can see it's got like all of these. I can actually get rid of that now. It's got all of these different things in it that you can do. And you can use map pins for the time rifts, and that just makes it go by so much faster. All right, here we go. Some more Chaos Ball. I don't mind Chaos Ball. I like Chaos Ball. It's a fun game mode. All right. Lobby is full. There we go. Let's do this. I wonder if this will also be, because I know that I don't get it a whole lot. Like I don't actually run into it very much, but I know that there is a version of Chaos Ball that you can get where you, oh my gosh, that was embarrassing. Where the balls don't turn you into a vampire or a werewolf, which I much prefer that version. I might die. No, I'm fine. I don't have any stamina though. Gotta be careful. Oh, yep, and that's why. Here we go. Oh yeah, yeah. He's a Templar. I can tell, and not just by the not just by the actual ult that he was using, but he got that ult like 2 times in like 20 seconds. It's so nice. I really, if you didn't catch the Templar PvP stream, y'all, I really cannot wait to give y'all this Templar PvP build. It's so good. I can't even begin to tell you how good it is. Figure we might as well fight up here a little bit, you know? Oh, never mind. I guess we're retreating. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here and help. I'm probably a little too late. I probably should have stayed back here, but we were having a good time. Wonder if he'll just let me... Yeah, seems like he's just gonna let me. Man, they sent the whole team over here. There we go. Okay, much better. Yeah, I'll just hold it then. Not the most exciting job in the world, but a necessary one. Hopefully, no one comes over here and jumps me. I don't think I'd be able to do much right now.
They have the ball. Ready your axes. They picked up the ball.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down here. That's okay, though. It looks like he's waiting for it. I should probably go try to help them get one, because, I mean, yeah, we've got one ball, but it's not gonna really make a difference if we don't have the other two, or at least one more. So let me go try to help them do something about that. Ooh. Jeez. I guess, yeah, I probably shouldn't have been just up there in the front like that. But we are playing a little safer than we probably should right now if we're trying to win.
We must get the ball. Get the ball back. Get that ball or get off the field. Make them drop that ball.
Oh boy, where is he going?
Somebody pick up the ball.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of there. Okay. Oh, hello there. Where did you come from? Who are you? sweet. I guess not super sweet. I thought that I did way more healing than that. Oh jeez. Okay, that's fine. Not a big deal. We'll queue up for another one. Ooh, 10k gold. Nice. I'll take it. Any gold is good gold. It's good that we're finding matches so quickly. It always feels like, you know, granted, I'm not going to complain about it, but it always feels like whenever I'm not streaming, it takes me like 3 business days to find a to find a battlegrounds match. But then whenever we're streaming, I'm getting them back to back to back. Again, not complaining, definitely not complaining, but still. I recognize a couple of these names. I know Dino, I think, was on my team last round. Um, Falcor, I feel like I've seen him before. He's ESO. I've definitely seen him. Lindemann, I've definitely seen him. You know, of course, I would never ever complain about ESO's population growing, and like I hope that it does continue to grow. But I will say, sometimes it's actually kind of nice having a little bit of a smaller community because you start to like recognize people whenever you're like playing battlegrounds or um sometimes you'll run into the same person twice whenever you're playing dungeons or something, and I'm like, huh, like I know you, like we have played together before. Some feel like a lot of video games these days, you'll never get the same person twice. Okay, we're doing pretty well so far. Oh, backing up. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that. That major vulnerability is going to be a problem. Oh gosh. Not Rush of Agony. Okay, that guy needs a little bit of healing. Okay, so far this is actually going very well. I know this is going to sound like a, yeah, doc, no kidding. But I feel like I'm starting to learn Arcanist positioning a little bit better. Like, I'm realizing, hey, I probably can't just play in the very front like I could when I was a Templar. I really thought that was going to save him. Oh well, at least he gave him at least he gave our other teammate the advantage. Come on, everybody. Hold the line. We're doing really well right now. I know the score is still closer than I'd like, but I feel like I'm playing much better than I have the past few matches. I don't know if maybe I'm just starting to get into the swing of things or what, but this match definitely feels like it's going better. I think positioning is just a lot more important for Arcanist than it is something like Templar or Dragon Knight. It also probably helps as well. This team seems to just be fighting together a lot better, you know? Yeah, wow, this is going so much better. I don't think I'm gonna be able to... Oh, wait, no, I got him. Oh, wow, okay, nice. Yeah, this is going so much better. Oh, I'm having a great time right now. This feels amazing. Okay, I think I'm starting to... I'm starting to understand. I'm starting to understand. It also probably helps that I've got a competent team.
The wind grows warmer.
Yeah, we're getting a little split up here. Not my favorite thing in the world. Yeah, we should probably back up a little bit. I'm gonna preemptively pop that barrier because I don't think they know to back up. You know, after playing so much 4v4 Battlegrounds, sometimes I forget how much fun 8v8 is. This is a blast. Even if we don't win I think we're going to win this. It seems like we're going to win this. But even if we don't, this is a good match. I'm having a really good time. Also, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I don't know who it is that's popping that colo, but it feels like it's not... Oh, man, so many stuns. Jeez. Okay, that's fine. That was a good run there. That was a good run. Let's do that again. I don't know who's popping that colo. It feels like it's not doing as much damage as I'd normally see a colo do. So it may be just like a PvE player or something. Or PvE only player, I should say. I say that like I'm not a PvE player. Okay, yeah, we're kind of on the back foot now. We gotta get back in there. Yeah, we're really getting pushed back right now. Come on, guys. We gotta do something. We gotta make a play or something. Sorry if I'm quiet. I'm so locked in right now. I'm having so much fun. This is amazing. This is how every Battlegrounds match should feel. This right here. If I could get this feeling in every Battlegrounds match, dude, I might actually just become a dedicated PvP player. This is incredible. All right, we're pushing up. Let's keep pushing. There we go. That's what I like to see. All right, let's push up further. Yup, I saw that one coming. I should get in there, help that guy. Say he's going to start taking a lot of damage here soon. Man, we pushed them all the way from our spawn into their spawn. That feels good. You know what? That was not a waste after all. I was worried that I just wasted that barrier. But I think I got the people behind me, and that probably helped with the Colo. Take that. Come on, we are almost there. We got it, we got it. We are so close. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, I was just about to try to... Yeah, that rune spite, I've figured out it's a very good uh-oh button. That's what it should be used for, is like basically negating ultimates. It seems to be especially good against Colossus, because you can cast it in between when the fists slam down. Let me get out of that. Oh. I gotta get Major Resolve back up. Okay, yeah, they're starting to focus me now. I might go down here. Never mind. No. Oh no, yeah. That was too much even for me. That's fine. We need literally one kill and we win. Let me try to grab that before we get it. Refill my ultimate. Gosh, that was so much fun. 1.4 mil. Yeah, that was so much fun. That was the most fun I've had in Battlegrounds in a while. That was such a good match. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll play. Well, I think we'll probably if they kind of drag on like that one did, not in a bad way, but if they kind of drag on like that match did, we may only have time for like two more. But if one of them is a stomp, we can probably get three in. Let's see. Which one did I get now? Oh, I didn't. No more quests today. Cool. Alright, so now we're just waiting. Yeah, if you were here for my last PvP stream, I have been playing this game for years, and I guess I just never actually played enough PvP. I did not know that Battlemaster Riven could actually, like, that there was a limit on daily quests that he could give you. I never knew that. I always thought that it was like a completely repeatable, like you could just farm it as many times as you need. But yeah, there is a limit, and I guess I just never played enough PvP to figure that out. But now we know. Oh, you know what? I don't need to throw that in the bank. I can just dismantle it on this character. There we go. Speaking of dismantling things, in case anybody doesn't know, Zeal of Zenithar started today, so that is pretty cool. This is a perfect time to level up your crafting lines if you've not done it already, because you get double crafting XP. And then most things around Tamriel are at a discount, like way shrines and houses and stuff like that. Basically, anything that can be bought with gold is at a discount, so that's pretty cool too. I thought about making a video on it. I kind of posted an announcement earlier. I don't know um, how many people saw, but I posted an announcement earlier, basically saying like um, I thought about making a Zeal of Zenithar video, but I realized that the event has changed very, very little, if at all, from last year. So if you do need a video guide on that, you can just kind of pop back over to my video from last year, and it should give you pretty much all of the information that you need. Okay. And then we can probably... Oh, so close. All right, more Chaos Ball. I can see Ultimate there in the middle. Probably going to go for that because I can pop Barrier and then just immediately pick that up. Either way, though, I'm starting to feel like this is probably the setup that I'm going to end up with for Arcanist. I think I said it already, but I think I was more on the fence than after last round. Whenever you end up in a match that has actually like pretty good balancing on either side and it's not just a stomp one way or the other, this actually does feel pretty good. I feel comfortable and confident recommending this to people. All right, let's do this. I'm just gonna beeline straight for the middle. And it looks like I am not the only one. Am I going to be able to get out of here? Yes. Oh, cool. This is that Battlegrounds mode that doesn't have the vampire and the werewolf. Oh, I might be dead. Yeah, I'm dead. But that's okay. I was able to get the Chaos Ball back to our spawn. Hopefully... Oh, gosh. Yeah, they're just sitting in our spawn. They're not even leaving. Yeah, they took it too. Okay, that's fine. This guy is moving so slow. We may be able to catch him. See, yeah, we're just gonna run right up into their spawn. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Yeah, I'm gonna back up and wait for my team. I don't know where they all are. Backing up. Oof. Yeah, they've got it on lock. We cannot even get through here. I saw one guy. Yeah, I'm gonna take this time and retreat because there's no way we're winning that. Oh, hey, nice. All right, I'm gonna try to get this guy back to spawn then. Oh man. Okay, cool. Oh no, I'm dead. Yeah, not enough stamina. You know what? I'm actually just gonna take this time and try to help them. Wait, where's... Okay, cool. This is so chaotic. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Oh. Both of our ball carriers are still... Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm actually gonna get out from this little hole right here. I feel like it's kind of a death trap, honestly. There's just so much. I mean, all it takes really is like one Arcanist going in there with a beam, and he's cleaving your whole team. I fear we may not be winning this one, but I don't know. I feel like I'm really starting to get the hang of Arcanist. PvP, I should say. Arcanist PvE is so much fun and so easy. You guys are gonna love it if you haven't done it already. Yeah, Chaos Ball is starting to put in a little more damage than I can deal with. I think I'll probably go down here pretty soon, but I think somebody should be right here to... Oh, no, never mind. Match over. GG's. 900k healing. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm pretty happy about that. Alright. Yeah, I think we'll have time for... I'm gonna say probably like 2 more? Maybe 3? We'll see. Let me see. Did that scroll halfway through 8? It feels like this thing hasn't done a whole lot, but I am saving the... It is only 50%. I'm saving the bigger ones for my other characters. see. Did we get anything? Oh yeah, we sure did. A little bit of mail here. Oh nice, another script. Very sweet. Put that in there. Cool. Oh yeah, let me put my wait, no, I don't want to link those in chat. There we go. Yeah. Well, we might end up... I'd like to do 2 more. We might end up only doing 1 more. It seems like the queue is starting to slow down a little bit. I think a lot of people probably got their daily win. So we'll see. We will see. Oh, you know what? I guess I haven't mentioned this yet. My apologies. I do apologize that we did not stream on Sunday. It was Father's Day. It's my first Father's Day, so you know, we were just chilling as a family, having a good time. But yeah, I wanted the stream to be a little bit longer to make up for it. And then stream schedule should go back to normal. You know, Wednesdays and Sundays. So expect the next stream on this upcoming Sunday. There we go. Crazy King. Honestly, you know what I should do for a video? I think I'm gonna make a tier list for like Battlegrounds game modes. Because Crazy King S tier. Love this. This is like my favorite game mode. Capture the Relic. I don't know what's lower than D tier. F tier, Z tier, somewhere, somewhere around there. Yeah. Let's see, anybody I recognize? Oh boy, epic butt kickers on the other team. I've been running into him a lot lately. Feels like every time I do my PvP streams, I'm running into him. He's a cool dude, though. I like his content. He's a good guy. And I would much rather be going against him on my Templar healer, that's for sure. But I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of things a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of in agreement with you guys that Arc Healer probably just not the best in PvP. But I think I might... I had plans to make it, but I kind of wanted to wait until after all of the build videos were done so I could do more testing. But I think I'm going to make a class tier list for PvP as well. And I'm kind of glad that I waited because I like Arcanist. I really do. I think comparatively to the strength of some of the other classes, they might be a little on the lower side for PvP healing. Wants to trade. All right, I'll take those free Bewitched Sugar Skulls. Okay, sure. Nice. Okay, this is going well. Ah, there it is. We've got a werewolf on our side. Everything's fine. We're going to be A-okay. We've got a werewolf. Oh man, I forgot how fast the other flags spawn in 8v8 Crazy King. I was like, wait, like how did they get a flag? Did I like misread that? Are we playing domination? No, it's just there is those flags spawn so fast in 8v8 Crazy King. Honestly, I think yeah, we'll probably just wait for the next one to spawn. Let me go ahead and pop that barrier because we're gonna need to get moving here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, cool. Yeah, good, good, good. Ooh, that guy needs some help. Yeah, we can probably. There's only one way in, one way out of that. We can probably push and defend it from a little farther up. I just don't want to overextend and then they back cap the flag on us like that guy's trying to do right now. Ah, okay, there's two of them here. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave then. No point in staying here. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm definitely dead there. I was not paying attention to my resources. I guess. Sure. I'll go ahead and eat these. Ugh, sorry, I'll go ahead and eat these. You know what? If he's gonna go up there, I'm just gonna take this. I feel like using sugar skulls was not better than what I had, but I kind of feel bad that he gave me such an expensive food and I just wouldn't eat it. So I'm just gonna eat it, you know. Wait, what am I doing? I'm actually throwing right now. I don't know why I had it in my head that it was up there. Oh, hi there. Fine. Oh, okay. Never mind. Not fine. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna pop that. I haven't used that a whole lot. Oh my gosh, there's so many people here. Okay. All things considered, this could be going worse.
The point is ours.
Yeah, he's standing on it. I'm not gonna be able to grab that. Oh, but I can absolutely help. There we go. Nice. Okay, now we can cap this. Oh my goodness. I think this is gonna be my last one. I can hear the mini medic getting very upset, and I think she needs her dada. So after this one, we'll go ahead and say our goodbyes. All right. Yeah, this one right here, this is just up for the taking. I'll take this. There we go. Hello there. We're just both heavy attacking each other. Okay, now I fear... Well, I mean, you know what? I can stall. We're both just gonna end up at this one right here anyway. Well, hey, we got two people over here. Never mind. Now there's a second one of them. See if our werewolf friend can maybe get one of these guys, get a little pick, and we can... Oh? Yep. Oh no, because they're gonna go just cap that one over there. Alright. Hey, we're actually maybe starting a little bit of a comeback. Just gonna take that, because I gotta get over here and help these guys. I'll just tank it. I'm not gonna waste the stam, just in case somebody else runs over. Alright, we're actually doing well. We might actually be able to come back from this. I think I'm gonna help out our werewolf friend here. Never mind. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I can go cap that while they're gone. Never mind, it's gonna move on to the next one. Who is that? Oh, hi there. Yeah, I'm dead. Nope, nothing I can do there. Ooh, I'm gonna go get that. I think I should be able to get there. Man, we really came back. I was not expecting us to actually make it. And then I can get that. And that guy is not going anywhere. They just kind of stood still for a sec there. Yeah, I think... Oh my gosh, we're actually going to win this. That's fine. Hit me all you want. He's just bashing. Nice. Cool. Alright. Sweet. Well, yeah, I think we are going to go ahead and call it there. I am going to go help out the missus with the mini medic and go get ready for bed for the evening. But thank you very much for everybody who came out tonight. It was fun getting to experiment with the Arcanist and kind of see, how they perform in PvP, and kind of start getting this PvP build ready in advance. I may make another, couple tweaks or something before we actually take this build live and make a video on it and all that. But um, still, though, I wanted to at least get some early testing done, and I feel pretty confident with this. There may be some tweaks that I make, but for the most part, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Otherwise, though, pure class Templar PvE video is up on the channel right now, and the PvP video will be going live sometime early next week. Um, I think that's pretty much it. Not much else to say. Uh, of course, as always, I sincerely appreciate every single person that came out tonight, whether you were chatting, whether you were just hanging out, watching, whatever. Know that every single one of you who took even just a couple minutes out of your day to come watch my stream it just means so much to me. It's really awesome, and I sincerely appreciate it. And yeah, I think all I've got left to say is that I've been Doc. Take care of yourselves, be good to others. Don't forget to unmute your mic before you start stream. And I will catch y'all in the next one.